Hi everyone and welcome to the Daily Scopes for the 27th of October. On the 27th of October, the moon enters Scorpio and people may become more diligent and make a practical effort to improve their home environment. When the moon is in Scorpio, it's incredible energy to look after your financial and emotional life, pay bills, and ensure your life and other insurance policies are up to date. Study scientific, technological, or intellectual subjects and practice self-discipline and mood control. If you consciously use the Scorpio moon vibration, you can complete the things you put your willpower to, doing the work to improve your physical, inner, emotional, spiritual and psychological home, as well as your finances can bring extra rewards in the long term if started or continue now. Negatively, past emotional resentments and conflicts involving money and other resources may cause problems in your relationships. Although you may take action to avoid these types of confrontations, you may be forced to deal with them. It's best to admit any wrongdoing and try and forgive others and yourself, and this may be hard to do. Yet remember, we can never change our past, but we can relive it repeatedly in our minds, blocking the new directions we could be walking towards. There can be an increase in jealous or vengeful behaviour. People can be more intent on repaying what they see as past wrongs. People can become more secretive in their behaviours, furthering the tension in close relationships. Esoterically, the best use of this energy is to look after your sexual and emotional health, especially working to understand and let go of any anger, increasing your self-discipline, and forgive those you feel have wronged you. If you find it hard to express your emotions, writing them down may help. Some of you may feel like your creative and vital energies are blocked, but getting as much rest as possible is essential to rejuvenate your life force and make you feel more energetic right now. Screaming may be the best for some of you to, have a release and let out that pent-up rage, or doing anything, punching the air, or, playing some drums, or whatever it is you do to release that tension, yeah? Lack of money may also bring you added stress, but it's imperative to consider what you can do and what you have rather than focus on what you lack. It can take much longer to reach your goals due to a lack of adequate resources, but if you keep on trying, you will eventually get there. Although you may be tempted to start new things, it's best to use this moon to finish up old business and projects and resolve old arguments. For gardeners, when the moon is in Scorpio, it's a decent time to plant hard crops and vines such as pole beans, corn, cucumbers, pumpkins, tomatoes, squashes, melons and courgettes. Also on the 27th of October, Mercury makes a trine to Mars. So people can speak their minds more under this influence. So as I said on the 25th in the solar eclipse, people can be more direct about their beliefs and judgment. Lack of tact while doing this can cause conflict, because people may be like, my beliefs are the best, and try and force their ideas on others. The best use of Mercury Trine Mars energy is to apply any knowledge or skills that you already have to solve your problems, or to start learning any skills and finding out any information that you're lacking to give you a fuller picture on anything that you're trying to solve right now or trying to learn right now as well. So Mercury Trine Mars gives you that extra energy to make progress in your professional, personal or creative projects and relationships, giving you the courage to have self-confidence and to take ownership of your own life, and to make effective changes in your life, and to increase productivity and reduce waste of time, money and other resources. Starting new holistic wellness regimes or businesses that look after the needs of your mind, body and soul, or other people's mind, body and souls, are also favoured underneath this transit. It's a good energy, especially for those involved in research, investigation, design, technical and analytical work, as well as people involved in all forms of public speaking, motivational content creation, exercise and any other physical activity, like plumbing, engineering, building, and it's good for sort of video producers, writers, or those involved in ideas. Also on the 27th, Mercury Square Pluto is at its strongest. So this energy, the main themes are psychological, spiritual, or emotional instability, paranoid thinking, conflict in relationships due to power struggles, and people having fanatical opinions. So, we're living in a very decisive world at the moment, so this is just amplifying it, and a lot of that this swing. Being obsessive can turn people off, so going back to, there's a lot of Venus energy. Just be careful, because some of you may meet someone that could potentially have a good long relationship with, but being a bit too excessive and intense can turn them off. This energy is best to focus on regeneration and the recycling of yourself, so letting go of your old habits and bringing in the new, recycling to help the planet, focusing on all sorts of environmental matters as well as creative matters as well. Persuasive writing and speaking can do well. At worst, this energy of Mercury Square Pluto can give manipulation in communication, so watch out for that as well. And this energy ties very nicely into the solar eclipse energy that's wanting us to transform. So yeah, it's a good to create content if you are a content creator or carry out research on transformative, psychological, the more profound meanings of life, so like the astral realms, occult and stuff like that, the universe, complex financial matters, talking about those and trying to solve them, and delving deep into anything else that's intense. It allows you to take a serious look, go into self-reflection and look at your own psychological, emotional and physical health, and deciding to make adjustments in anything that needs changing. This energy can bring uncertainty in sexual, financial, insolvents or inheritance matters. You may say words others don't want to hear, or you could be the one who's on the receiving end of unexpected words or destructive information. Some of you may be drawn into life's mysteries, wanting to go really deep and have those deep conversations that can explore in death and stuff like that, and the holistic side of the occult, like reincarnation, sex magic and the dangers of that, and putting spells on people and all of that, dark magic. Psychic experiences and the power of mind over matter, and engaging in mindfulness is the best use of this, and doing kind of, I don't want to call light magic, but safe magic, and not trying to invade anyone else's space by trying to force them to make a decision in your favour, because at the worst these things always backfire on us. There can be a lot of bossy behaviour in intimate and workplace relationships, people trying to manipulate and control others, like I said, and expressing beliefs and trying to force them on others. This can, Mercury Square and Pluto can make people do that. There can be arguments over joint resources, and this could lead to temporary breakdowns in relationships. People, again, just be careful, because this energy can make you fall on and push people away, and especially the very people that you want to bring close to you right now. So try and compromise and hear the other side of the conversation in all disagreements, and just try and chill out a bit, not scare off the love of your life potentially. And yeah, so that's the daily scopes for the 27th of October.